I don't think we have answers to it yet.
Oh yeah, there's definitely.
I definitely think there's something there, man, because we've both experienced together on film, even like a couple of instances where it's like, even if it wasn't filmed the greatest, people would just look at that and be like, it's fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel that that's a huge problem with, like,
there's so much fake shit
talking
in the
about this kind of shit with people, because people can just say whatever they want.
Exactly.
And you can fake video, and like, it's just fucking stupid. So it makes this even harder.
It's easier than ever now to fake shit, which I think is just stupid because it discredits anything that might actually be
into the people that are actually trying to look into something, or like, I don't know, like all the shit we've always tried to do. Yeah,
like when we were doing that, it was always like my goal to try to like actually like find some answers and like legitimately like learn something. But we've talked about it before. Feels like the more we did that, the more questions I ended up having.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way too.
And it started just consuming me in ways that I didn't love, like feeling like it's following me home and shit like that.
That's like, weird too. I swear when you bring this stuff, we'll see if it happens today when we talk about it a little bit, like just a little bit, but we'll see. Like, I swear it's like even just thinking about it or talking about it can, like, I don't know, like fucking wakes them up or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Again, who knows how any of that shit works? What even all that is? I think there could very well be something.
Like energy or there's something there. Like,
or
there's gotta be something.
Even just some realm here that might be something completely different than we think it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that could be very much a thing too.
Like some weird instances of like two like almost parallel universes like overlapping a little. You can't quite access the other one, but like you're seeing like whispers of the other.
That's an
I guess that's like fucking some Stranger Things shit almost. Like just that's like talking about other dimensions. Like,
yeah, but that could be it because we don't know what it is. That's just it. I'm gonna move that camera just a little bit your way.
Yeah, that shit still blows my mind, and I still think there's something to it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I got other shit I need to focus on. That like I can't be fucking distracted or fucking burdened with some shit following me around. You know.
I'm definitely still curious to do it more again at some point eventually.
I'm not saying I'll never do it again. I want to pick and choose like good spots, like figure out the risk versus reward factor there and see if it's like just a worth doing kind of thing.
I think we've always had decent spots because they weren't super crazy. We weren't going into like fucking somewhere where like thousands of people died or anything famous, like real crazy.
Yeah.
Because that would be crazy.
That would, I would love that.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
That. Yeah, that would be great.
But that's when, like, fuck, man. Can you imagine if they do, like, attach themselves to you or follow, if you had hundreds of them or something fucking with you? What the crap?
Fucking lining up.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, the most intriguing shit to me will definitely, like, has been, like, objects physically, like, moving around like, in front of you.
We've had that happening since we were fucking kids.
Yeah, man. And it happened right in front of my fucking face before. It happened to us with the fucking deodorant getting knocked off the table.
Yeah.
We were filming, but of course, I wish we were facing the damn thing when it moved, man. There's no way we could have fucking moved that.
Well, no, there's no way you could. There's no way you could have known where to film either. What you're doing, unless you got like 4 cameras facing every way in the room. You're not. There's fucking like no way to capture.
We were just
everything.
walking in that room. We hadn't even got in there and like spun around yet. And
was it right when we walked in there? I can't remember.
I think it was. Like we were in and out of that room a few times, but
yeah.
And EVPs are also very interesting, obviously, because you can capture that on any recording device.
Some of those are crazy. Like they're so clear, and some of our oldest ones have the best EVPs. Like our oldest videos that we did, they went to the Blue Ghost Tunnel. But I think, I posted a new video recently he gave me, but it was from last year, I think, sometime.
Oh, right on.
But at the Blue Ghost Tunnel, that place is so trippy. There was some weird sound and shit in that video, man. Like weirder than even when we were there.
Ooh.
Like loud noises, bangs from the other side of the tunnel and shit. Like fucking weird sounds.
Shit.
I was watching like that. It seemed to creep them out, and they never get, especially Andy, get creeped out. Like. It sounded like someone was in the damn tunnel. Like they thought maybe someone was coming in,
but they didn't.
There was nobody there. No, there was no one there. It was loud.
That's a place too where I don't think somebody would just be down there fucking around. Like it's quite a trek there. There's fucking guarded trails and shit along the way. Like,
but people still go in there. It's covered in like fucking graffiti.
Oh, I know.
I
don't think it's just a place someone's like, let's just drop by there.
No, yeah, it's not just to go to chill there. You have to go pretty far out into the woods just to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man, fuck, that was a trippy place.
That was so crazy, that spot, man.
just the ambience of the tunnel was so strange, and the water flowing
Yeah,
in.
the
Like
fact that you're underneath a river.
it just almost constantly started to sound like there was voices around you, but
water constantly dripping and like moving definitely creates
sounds like
that
whispers and
sound.
stuff with the
But
echoing.
There was a few times when you heard some sounds that were like, what the fuck?
There's times where I thought, like, in the moment, I thought, holy shit, like, that sounds so clear, but on camera, it'd be like, not there or minuscule at best. It's like, fuck me. Like, heck yeah, I wish we had, like, the gear we have now. If we had those good mics on,
Yeah, that would have helped.
bro, those would have sounded amazing.
Yeah, definitely would have helped.
But, whatever. Yeah, it worked with what we had. But damn, I don't know, man. Again, that's another topic where, I think we haven't quite scratched the surface, and there really is no one answer to that one.
There's definitely not. Yeah, we don't know dick. That's what we know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fascinating, though.
I
think everyone wants to know what happens when we die, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if there's like an energy to it or if we actually have some kind of a soul. It's just such a weird thing, and you can never know until you're it.
Exactly,
until it's all gone. I don't know.
That's why I don't think we have the answers, because we can't really just die and then like document that.
But even people who have had like near death experiences stuff always have some crazy shit like that they talk about. So it's just bizarre. Like, what the fuck happens? Man?
I wonder if like right before you die too, your brain might go through some like chemical dump.
I think it does. I think it like
Memory
fires
dump.
off on some kind of crazy level.
There's a lot of folks have described that whole like experiencing their life again, like
or seeing people that aren't there anymore. Yeah. That's so trippy.
So it's like it might be like a memory dump, like just.
That's so
who knows
bizarre.
what causes,
the fuck's
like,
going on up there in our brains?
Our brains,
it's so
bro.
fucked.
All just chemicals and crazy like firings of like neurons and stuff.
It's fucking bizarre.
It is very bizarre, man. It's bizarre that like we can even have thoughts at all and think and I don't even know, communicate. All that shit's really at the end of the day amazing that it just exists in like nature.
Fuck yeah.
And the different like types of different types of like communications throughout animals and stuff, and like the way they see the world is all so like wildly different. Like, fucking watched this whale documentary recently. It was pretty dope. Like, fucking Sigourney Weaver voiced it over.
Oh, that's cool.
It was good, like interesting. Like it was done by like Nat Geo, so it was on Disney or whatever. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. Sonar and all that kind of shit. When the whales dive so deep, it's so dark. Only thing they can see is with sound.
Sound, yeah. That's just so trippy.
And they have to hold their breath down there too. So it's like
that doesn't make sense.
They go down there to feed and shit. It's so weird.
How long do they stay down again like that? It's like ridiculous.
Damn, it's a long time, yeah. But if they don't get up quick enough, though, they die.
Yeah, that's fucked. You gotta like, imagine every time you had to go eat something, you had to hold your fucking breath, life or death.
I guess it gets to a point when they get so deep, it's so much pressure, their lungs like basically collapse, and then they can just have a zero energy and just sink.
It probably happens
you're like
all
neutrally
the fucking time.
buoyant. I think James Cameron randomly appeared at the end of it and kind of like went over a little bit of the main points throughout the whole documentary, and I think he broke that down where their lungs like I think he said he's experienced it in some of his deep dive subs or deep dive sub. What I don't know how you'd call that. Submersible.
Yeah, some kind
plunges.
of. Like I guess it's like a little submarine kind of thing.
But yeah, I guess that whales can just like literally just zero energy and just sink into the fucking abyss, man.
That's fucked. Wow. When you're just food for something else.
Yeah, and that's another like terrifying thing is like the deep ocean. Like what lurks down there. We don't even know what the
fuck's all down there yet. Like
no, humans have explored more of like space than we've explored the ocean. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, or something crazy like that. At least our own solar system,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, like our general area, not
not space
the grand
in general.
scheme.
Yeah, that's like unlimited, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, space is fucked, bro. The more I keep like having to research it, the more it just keeps blowing my fucking brain to bits.
Yeah, it doesn't even. I can't really even fully comprehend it.
Me neither. I just keep learning new things that are just like. Just when I think I won't be like blown away by any fact anymore, like certain things will come up where it's just like, oh my god, I need a minute. But yeah, sorry, I got off track.
No, that's fine, man. We can talk about whatever.
Paranormal shit, right? Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, we've experienced some intense shit. Like witnessing my fucking light bulb, like my light switch turn itself on as I was a kid, and the feeling that was there when that happened. And
that's fucked.
The fact that our dog was looking up as if somebody was standing right there.
Like, how do you explain that? Like,
and then just not being able to tell anybody about it for so long because like I'm like, what the fuck did I just experience? Like I was a kid, so I was like blown away by that. I can't just go around and be like, yeah, my light just turned itself on, and like you sound like a crazy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would have told you about it or asked. I think
you did eventually, but I'm not sure how soon on we did that. I'm
not sure.
I don't remember honestly that. Like,
I do remember looking around the house like multiple times. I'm like, hey, like Aaron's here, something fucking with me somehow. Like somebody's here.
I remember you telling me at some point that, but I don't remember how long after it was when it happened.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. It was so long ago.
Yeah. What were you, like 12?
I don't even know. Maybe around there, or maybe a little younger. Definitely before high school, I think. Because like I was home alone, which means like you had to go for school to catch the bus, and I would have just walked, like, because we were so close to school.
Yeah.
And I remember it happened, and I left early that day. After that, like I guess that was my very like first introduction to something paranormal that I can remember, and it definitely stuck with me. And once we started getting into it more and exploring it, it was just like
we weren't even getting into it at all yet back then. Like we didn't
way back then. Hell no.
Think about that. Like
not till after high school, like adulthood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'd have weird little things happen like that, like like that big table that fucking moved itself, the games that moved themselves.
The one time Cody was here, the fucking whole couch was moved.
Yeah.
And we all fucking talked about that.
Someone ran into it when we were playing fucking hide and seek in the dark
or something.
Yeah.
I thought somebody hid back there. Nobody had hid back there.
And it was moved out by like a foot or a lot or like more.
It blocked the way. Because we used to be weird and play hide and seek in the dark.
Yeah, we were young and fucking. That was fun. That was fucking
so fun.
I would do that now.
Me too. I so would, man. I fucking played grounders and shit like like last summer. Fun. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that would be fucking fun.
But yeah, man, that early introduction was fucked. It was crazy. I don't know.
And nobody's faking that shit. We're fucking kids. Like, why would we do that to ourselves? Like,
yeah.
We're not like it's just I don't know.
And you and I had that experience at the trailer when we were exploring.
I was just gonna bring that up in the fucking tunnel when we came out.
Everything was great, like summer day, like birds are chirping. We went through this like little clearing.
Had we ever been up that way before?
No, we were exploring in the little flat bottom like punt boat or whatever they're called.
Mm.
And we got up this little creek, jumped out the boat. I think I generally know where we were, like ish. Like we were near the trails that are out there. But yeah, we hit this area where we both just came through this clearing and everything, I swear, went dead quiet. And we both
come
stopped.
out of a tunnel, I think, right?
It was like a little tunnel.
We went through like a little water tunnel or something.
I think so.
Yeah. As soon as we came out of it.
Yeah, okay, so maybe I'm not quite sure where we were then.
We were close to the buildings. We weren't far off in where we normally went.
I thought we were on the main side of the river.
No, we were on the other side.
Are you sure?
We were on the other side, yeah. I remember the buildings. You could kind of see them far in the distance. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you had experiences like that with Matt at one point that you told me about, but I'm pretty sure the time you and I explored was on
that was
our like home side of the lake.
I thought it was on the other side because we always went to the other side.
Not always. Sometimes.
Usually, like later on,
because when we had the flat bottom boat, we're looking for these creeks to just venture up.
I think we did stop somewhere different.
It was definitely somewhere different. Wherever it was on that lake, I can't quite remember. But I'm pretty sure, we did come through a tunnel.
Yeah. Or maybe, honestly, I could be
I do feel like there was a tunnel.
I could be misremembering too. Maybe it wasn't the same spot, but I remember coming out of the tunnel and it was...
We both stopped at the exact same time, looked at each other and said, like, do you feel that?
And it was daylight. Like, it's not like it was the middle of the night. It wasn't dark. It was just the middle of the woods, which we were always in. So what the fuck was that?
To just make us, like, I don't know what...
It was dead silent, I remember, too, which was weird. I remember no sound.
Me too. It was like we came out of that, and that clearing had just been a different... Like something else.
Maybe something was just watching us like fucking like an animal. I don't even know. Like
maybe, man.
And that's what gave us that weird feeling. I don't know.
Could have been.
I don't know, man. It's just,
it was intense though for both of us to stop at the same time.
We just left immediately too.
Yeah, we didn't even say like, all right, we just turned around and left.
Yeah.
And you and I would have just kept exploring for hours. Like,
yeah, that's what we were doing all the time then.
That was pretty profound. There was a similar feeling to what I felt like when my light turned itself on. Was that I just felt like you're frozen. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, something's gonna happen. Like it just needs to happen. Like get it over with, kind of thing.
That's so weird.
And the fucking dog sitting there looking up at someone. right beside the light switch, and then literally the switch goes.
Oh man, it gives me the creeps just thinking about that. That's so bizarre.
I just after the light switch turned itself on, it was like a relief for a minute. Like it was like the tension wasn't the same.
I think it's the energy like building up, man, and then it did its thing and it was gone. Bro. Like that's like it. Once because, it happens, it's gone.
I remember looking in, I'm like, hey, someone is fucking with me, like crouching down and flick that off. And bro, I looked around the house multiple times,
especially when you're fucking like 5.
And then I just left the house like a half hour than I normally would or something. Just walked around the schoolyard by myself, probably thinking about that because nobody was at school yet. Yeah, very bizarro thing to go through when you're like a little kid. And don't really have someone to talk. I could have talked to you about it, but I didn't.
We both wouldn't have known fucking what to think about it back then.
That's the thing. I didn't even know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I always felt too when any of that happened when we were really young. Like when the shit would move on its fucking own in the bedroom.
Your old room and stuff, the games would be pushed all the way back.
And the weirdest one was the fucking big dragon table that I had because you could see the imprint in the carpet where it was left for like 5-6 years. It never moved. And then it was moved way over.
Yeah. And
no reason. No, that's sorry.
I remember going around asking mom and dad too, like, did you guys move this shit?
No one
ask everybody, and they're like, what are you talking about? Like,
I always had my toys moved in that room when I played in there by myself, even always. Just to spots that wasn't where I left it. Just weird, stupid little things. I don't know what
I know you used to talk about the games, like
the games were always weird too.
Well, like the games getting pushed all the way back in that. It was pretty deep shelf.
Yeah. The video games were always stacked in a certain way, and they would always get like slid around on there. Mm-hmm. Nothing like crazy, like we didn't get fucking like pushed down the stairs or anything, but just weird shit that we didn't do was happening. So it's like, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's what made me want to like get into like paranormal investigating. But I think it's just an unfortunate, like we talked about at the start, where it's such a fucking...
There's so much buffoonery there.
And bullshit that you even say paranormal or ghost hunting and it's just like a joke.
Exactly.
Almost. That's the unfortunate part of it.
I almost just don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
In a way.
And I hate that because I do take it so seriously and I do give a shit about it. And it's so stupid that it's such a fucking like a messy, washed up fucking like what do you even call it? Like a subject, I guess.
It's like a joke.
Yeah, it is to most people. But to real people who've had weird shit happen, you get it. Like, because if you don't believe in it, because you probably never had anything happen to you.
Yeah.
Or you can just like forget about it or like push it out.
Something profound might change that, but just haven't had that happen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been times where I've been just sitting at my computer desk. I remember the one time, like in my room alone with my headphones on. Or sorry, just my little headphones at the time, not big over the ear ones. And there was a Skittles fucking package on my table and it just started moving.
That's fucked.
Like I could hear it, and I'm like, what the fuck's that sound I'm hearing? Like I took the headphones out, and I could clearly hear it. It's like right in front of me. I looked at it, and it was just like moving around a little bit, and I literally just went like, put my headphones back in, and I'm just like, I literally don't even know how to interact with this. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see that.
I forgot about that. Remember you told me about that one.
I just basically just ignored it.
Like, that was a little more recent, wasn't it? Ish than like
a little.
You weren't like 12, but
no, definitely adult. I've had little things like that throughout all my life, but yeah, most notable things on film for us. I think one of the coolest ones was one of our earliest videos when the fucking spirit box said Victor.
That was like the first time we like, not the first time we used the spirit box, but the first crazy thing we got on the spirit. It was so clear.
The fact that the timing was there, and I thought I heard it more than once.
It does get said more than once. You can see it in the video. It says it like, I think twice before the clear one, like, and it's not clear, like it's like it was trying to say it, and you heard it too because you could see you perk up, like what the fuck?
I did, yeah.
And then it said it's so fucking clear, man.
Right on cue.
As soon as you said
that's the thing. I get it's. I think some of that stuff can be mistaken as radio, like
yeah, for sure.
But the fact that one happened more than once on command.
What is that?
I don't think that's a radio sweep. Like I think that's one of the instances where the spirit box is like, oh my God. Like, there's definitely times where it happens.
Yeah.
But also the spirit box can be hard, and it's hard to even make out if it's saying anything. Mm-hmm. But that time was so fucking clear.
I think the times when clear shit happens like that, or multiple words get said, because there's been a few like that. Like, I think Andy got the craziest one.
Yeah,
that one voice that was clear, and it said like 4 or 5 words in the same voice.
Yeah.
So if it's skipping radio frequencies, how the fuck's it doing that?
Like radio stations.
Or stations, yeah. How the fuck's it saying 4 or 5 words? Like
with the same voice, yeah. Like
that was clear too, really clear. after he said like how did she die or something because someone was killed in that hotel room. It said it came back and burned her.
Oh yeah,
and it was so clear. Like that gave me the fucking chills when I seen that the first time. Like, how does that happen? Like,
man, yeah,
that is so crazy.
Fuck, dude.
What the fuck was that?
Bro, what the fuck was that? What the fuck?
Fucking Amazonia?
That sounded like fucking
throat singing. It actually sounded like throat singing. Dude, we're talking about fucking ghosts and shit, bro. Fucking ghosts and shit, bro.
My heart's fucking pumping, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? We just heard some shit. I hope the mics picked that up.
Must have. That was loud, dude.
If we crank them,
it would have heard that.
We're just gonna
take a minute.
Please stand by.
What the fuck, bro? I hope that's someone fucking with us. But like, who is throat singing out here?
In the rain, in the middle, like at night, in our yard. Literally sounded like throat singing. What the
shit,
fuck,
dog,
bro? That sounds like ancient shit.
Start talking about this shit, man.
I'm saying, man, I strongly believe that's a thing. When it's like it interests them. It's like they know you're fucking talking about them. And I was just gonna say too, I always had way more experiences here than I ever have anywhere else. Like I've only lived in 2 places. Well, we've lived in more, but we were so young, I don't think we remember anything like that happening.
No.
Like I've had shit happen at my place too, but way more here.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, the craziest shit's always been here, for sure. Although, like I said, the deodorant flying off the table wasn't here.
Yeah. That place was fucking weird. And the weird coincidence of where we were at the time that we were was fucked. We were in my ex's fucking like parents' house, like, where she lived
when they were on vacation.
And it was in her bedroom.
To a place we've never been.
We went into her bedroom, and it like that's when the thing seemed to almost be pissed at us. Like it knew,
dude.
And it said, what did it say? It said something on the spirit box. Get out.
Was it get out?
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, very clearly.
What it was. Fuck. Yeah, that place felt weird.
And it said get out after it had hit the fucking deodorant too.
So much weird experiences too there because we were, like I said, we're in a place when no one's there. Like the alarm went off when we walked in.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get fucking.
So I thought the police were gonna show up.
We had permission to do it. We didn't break in and fucking do a ghost
we had the key. But we didn't have the damn number to turn off the
Luckily,
fucking alarm.
it wasn't active. Like it didn't send a signal anywhere. Because if it did, we would have been fucked.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck was that sound number?
Man, I can't stop. I can't get comfy now.
Yeah, I know. I feel uneasy now, dude.
I have to pee a bit, but I don't want to fucking go out there.
Yep, too. I'm trying to think what, like, if it could have been a neighbor talking to someone else, like 2 people, and maybe they're just like carrying on.
Too close to be the fucking neighbor. It could have been the neighbor over there, but
it was pretty loud.
Sounded like
it was close,
right outside the fucking shed, pretty much.
I'm just trying to listen to this if I can hear anything. It's hard because there's all this noise too.
Someone could stealth around out there easy.
Oh yeah, someone could be probably standing in here and you wouldn't even know about it. You wouldn't have heard it over all that.
Yeah,
that's fucked. Gotta start keeping a blade back out here again.
Not let it get fucking soaked and rusted. Did you ever fix that one up?
Not yet. I intend on fixing it. If it's fixable now, because I fixed it once already.
It was so bad. Like, it got so bad.
Destroyed.
That'll be an ultimate test. See what you can do.
I can fix it.
Should make a video out of that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I thought about that. I've sharpened even these knives. Could sit and fucking just talk about them or whatever.
Should. Content. Do some thoughts.
Just on every fucking thing. Just do anything.
Some thoughts on anything, bro. That's kind of a cool thing with some thoughts.
That's what
can go anywhere.
That's kind of why I wanted to call it something like that, because I can do anything on it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what else to say on that paranormal shit, but
especially now that it's happening.
Here. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And again, now it's gonna look like we're faking it, but tell that to my undies.
That was fucked, man.
Bro, I've never heard really throat singing like that live, like around, like just around, yeah, just around the fucking house.
That didn't sound like anything but throat singing. Literally. That couldn't have been a cough or a burp. Like that sounded like someone was throat singing for just a second. And good. Like, it sounded good. Respect.
Good.
The ghosts are fucking gonna
I don't
be
hurt me.
here.
I think you sound good.
Start throat singing.